So in C Sharp, we saw that just like you have this if keyword, there's also an else keyword that you can use in case the condition, if condition fails, will do what's in the else block. So if the if condition succeeds, we do what's in the if block. So if the score is greater than or equal to 1,000, we should print out you scored 1,000 or more, impressive. And then the else part will happen if this fails. So if the score is less than 1,000, so then we'll print out you scored less than 1,000. So let's just test it out here. Debug. Start debugging. Enter your score. If I say 1,000, it says you scored 1,000 or more, impressive. And if I say 250, it'll say you scored less than 1,000. Okay. There's another example from the DAWS book. So this example is from the Dawson book again, and there's another Dawson example that shows how you can reuse this or do multiple tests. So here we're doing multiple tests on the score. We're saying if the score is greater than or equal to 1,000, else if. Right? We keep saying else if, else if, else if, else at the end. The last thing we have here is else, right? And so our first check is to see if we're more than 1,000, greater than or equal to 1,000. It says so. If that's not true, if that fails, then we'll check to see if we're more than 500, and that's 500 is nice, so that's something. If that one fails, we'll say else if the score is greater than or equal to 250. That's decent. And if that one fails, we'll say else you scored less than 250. Nothing to brag about. All right. So again, we can try those out. So if our score is 1,000, that's terrific. If our score is 250, you scored 250 or more, decent. Okay, and you can test out the other possibilities, like you know, 500 or 600, say, or you know, any values in between these, and play it out yourself. But that's how the if and if else work.